He's the face of the anti-corruption Putin opposition in Russia. Alexei Navalny's face last week was sprayed with bright green dye. He said he was relieved it wasn't acid. His relationship with authorities is growing increasingly caustic as he ramps up his plan to challenge President Vladimir Putin, who's up for re-election in 2018. Who is Navalny, and how big a factor is he in Russian politics? To answer those questions, let's start with a timeline. In 2011, Navalny, a corporate lawyer, rose to prominence as an anti-corruption whistleblower. His blog took aim at the ill-gotten gains of the Kremlin oligarchy. Russian authorities accused him of being corrupt himself. In 2013, he was put on trial for conspiring to embezzle $500,000 from a state-controlled timber company, allegations that he has described as fiction. He was found guilty and given a 5-year sentence. Western pressure and his popularity in Russia resulted in authorities suspending his sentence, allowing him to campaign for mayor of Moscow. He finished second with 30% of the vote. In 2014, leading up to the Sochi Olympic Games, Navalny launched an interactive website documenting cost overruns and alleged conflicts of interest among Mr. Putin's associates. Mr. Putin said the inflated prices were due to honest mistakes by contractors who underestimated construction costs. 2 years later, after the assassination of Putin opposition leader Boris Nemtsov, Navalny emerged as the president's most prominent opponent. Last year, he was retried on embezzlement charges related to the timber firm. In February, a Russian court, finding him guilty, handed Navalny a suspended sentence and an $8,400 fine. The decision prevents him from running for elective office for 10 years. Navalny says he is innocent and will appeal his case to the Constitutional Court. His rap sheet grew again on Sunday after his arrest during an unsanctioned anti-corruption rally in central Moscow that led to a confrontation with riot police.
Потому что достало это все, потому что все сейчас понимают, что коррупция – это бедность, одно и то же. И когда мы выходим сейчас против коррупции, мы выходим просто за то, чтобы жить богаче.
On Monday, Moscow City Court put Navalny in jail for 15 days. Now the question becomes whether Navalny will be allowed to challenge Mr. Putin in the 2018 election. One concern among Russia's opposition activists that the U.S., under President Trump, will turn a blind eye to the Kremlin's crackdowns. Another is Navalny's safety. Last month, another Putin critic was in critical condition after being poisoned with an unknown toxin.